beautiful stock. Great mover on that stock. Chuck did kill it, right? You know what's so funny? If you go back, and I'm gonna go back on the chat, and I'll share it with the people on YouTube and on Facebook in our trading room. But if you look back, I came out. What did I say? At around 8:04, right? Okay, here it is. So yeah, here it is. Let me share this on YouTube. Everybody can see that. So right here for the traders. Oops, I hate doing that. Right here, what did I do here? I hate doing that when you touch the screen like that. Oh, there we go. All right. So right here, I'm just zooming up here a little bit more. Around 8 o'clock in the morning, I said, what a pop. You say 8:04. And I said right here, right around 8:09, I said, I could see the stock testing $3-ish, okay, on the BBAI. And I'll tell you really quick what I saw. I know it's 9 o'clock. It's already an hour ago. But right here, you can see how it kind of made that little pop right there. That was about 8:04, right around here. It came back down. It was testing right here. It's when we were watching it right there. And if you look on level 4, let me bring this over to you. All right. So right around here, we had a big little iceberg order, and then finally it popped, and you can see that's where the next biggest orders were, right around there. And you could see how it had that nice little order out there. But most importantly, was right around here. I want to go back over here and bring this up over here. You could see right here was major resistance levels. I was looking more at the support levels right there, and then finally it broke it. Now, obviously, everybody knows the news. If you're in the trading room, I guess we all know it. They just signed a $990 million contract, okay, when the news came out. So, you know, listen, early bird gets the money, all right? So, listen, these are why we trade stocks like this. This is the reason why we go out there. And by the way, there's only one that was moving. There was a couple other ones. So I just love Thursdays. I mean, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are awesome in pre-market. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, I don't know if you saw this stock run, but this is not fake news. This is real McCoy stuff. This is real crap right here. You could see it right there. Program trading kicked in right at 8 a.m. Nothing happened, and then boom. I went from 140 up to 260. I know a lot of you guys are already done, but I really, the only concern I have right now, if you're looking at it, it's at a real major resistance levels. Really major resistance levels. But I did mention it was a $16 stock. Another stock, we're going to talk about a bunch of other ones too, because there's some other ones that are moving this morning that if you were here in, you know, obviously being in the cyber group room and our trading room, you know, you guys did really well on it, which, you know, and that's all the, you know, that's why we play this game. Awesome. But don't worry about it. There's plenty more. The market's not even open. It's not even opened, and we're still looking good. But anyway, we got the market about up 190 points. A lot of greens on my watch list. There's a lot of good swing trades that we're looking at. There's a lot of good day trading stocks we're looking at. Because remember, to convert them into a swing trade, you got to be a good day trader first, all right? But let's talk about what happened yesterday, because there were a couple of good stocks. AMV, holy crap. This thing was ridiculous, okay? Yeah. This does happen, okay? You're talking about that stock, BBAI. This thing ran from $3, shot up to $8, and then you could see it right going into the close. This thing was ridiculous. This thing ran. It came back down to 6. It was building really nice support, and then it started building Fausto flags. Everyone should have looked at this stock around 330, okay? Because once it broke that high around 850, boom! Look at this thing. The last literally 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes, it ran from $9.50 to $11. Yeah, that did happen, okay? This is why people love day trading, and this is why we do it. Where the hell are you going to make that kind of money, right? Where are you going to make that money? But how do we know it's going to go up? Why? Because, listen, if you took classes, and I know you guys were doing if students, gold and platinum students, you did the phase 3 with me and Josh for the past 2 days. You saw what it's like to get into it. It was a great lesson. And if you want to learn to get in those lessons, talk to education advisors. You got to learn how to play the game. You got to know how to follow the money, but most importantly, you got to know how to control those losses. That was ridiculous. So don't look at it, oh, why is it down $2? I don't know. Shit, if I was up 300%, 400%. You don't think I would take a profit too? Another stock was pretty crazy too. Is this one, the BIOR? This thing came out of nowhere and just popped. It had a nice little coming down. It did pretty well from the day before. It was gapped up. You could see that right there. This thing was all the way down to $2, and the damn thing ran to $7. But it had a really nice pop right here. She's dead. She's over. She's gone. Don't listen to all the people out there telling you, hey, did you see this stock? Listen, that ship is gone and sailed, okay? Another one that was pretty decent, not as good as the AMV, was the BWN. By the way, there was more out there too. Everybody heard the news what's going on with BBBY? You know, this stock has one of the biggest short squeezes out there. Huge short squeeze. And, you know, we've been trading this the last couple of days, okay? So everyone here knows it. And if you go, I hope everyone's subscribed to our Twitter. I hope everyone's subscribed to our YouTube channel. But go back, look at it. We've been trading the last 4 or 5 days, okay? And you can listen to what I was telling you about trading it. But when I started seeing it coming up on my phone, on my feed, I'm seeing CNBC talking about it. I'm seeing a Fox Business talking. It was on Fox Business homepage about a short squeeze. That is great advertisement. And when that news came out, this is where you saw the stock make a big run at 2 o'clock, ran from 290 all the way to $4. Okay, huge short squeeze in this stock right here. We love short squeezes. One of the best things that that was ever invented in trading was short squeezes for us, because when the shorts get squeezed, we kick ass. But anyway, great stock. Another couple other guns did pretty well. Mara did pretty well. Carvana is doing awesome. I don't know what's happening with this stock, but yes, this did happen. Stock was almost $400 last year. I could see this being the next short squeeze. Okay, I could see this being another short squeeze. Now, this is actually one of the stocks. I actually own a lot of shares of Carvana, and I know a lot of you here were with me. I did this more of a swing trade, but a lot of us own it right around here. It started building some big support levels around 450. So I think a lot of you here were watching it. We were trading it. Just bring it back a couple of more days. But you could see that Carvana, we were watching it, and it was building a lot of support levels, getting these shakes right here. It really wasn't breaking any lowers. We were watching the volumes, you know, hitting it. So, and then obviously yesterday was like out of nowhere, 450. Damn thing ran to 550, and it's going up. So I really think that this stock is getting squeezed because what happened with Bed Bath & Beyond, okay? Now, is it ever too late to buy it? Crap. Stock was $400, okay? We're talking 6, all right? Well, I mean, so it's never too late to jump in and buy some stocks. Now, BBBAI, I'm going to go back to the stocks that we were trading today. So this stock right here just took out a big seller that I see at 360. Okay, so this stock is really strong. Let me tell you something. $1 billion contract with the Air Force. I think it was the Air Force, right? If I'm right, a big military deal that it did, AI, something like that. That is a big ass contract. That's real money. That's not fake news, or you know, some of these other things that you hear like, oh, I got FDA approval. Really good stock. We're going to keep an eye on that. Carvana, keep an eye on it. Okay. So we got Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY. We got Carvana that's moving this morning, CVNA. Another stock I want you to keep an eye on a swing trade is Boyle. Boyle got crushed. It's coming back a little bit. We did really well with Boyle, but it's more of a swing trade. I lost money on this trade. I got out of it, but I didn't get out too much. I sold a little bit of it. I sold about 70% of it. So I still own a little bit of it as a swing trade. You can't day trade. Stock is really crazy to day trade. Not as easy as the other one. But once again, I would keep an eye on Boyle too on that. Remember, you know, listen, sometimes you got to admit when you're wrong. You know, if the thing is going against you, you just got to know how to get out of it and call it a day. And we make mistakes all the time. But let me tell you, we make a lot less of this. We do a lot less mistakes than people holding them and getting destroyed on certain ones. Franny Stone on YouTube said, I got BBAI at 290. Congratulations. That's great, Franny. Now, if you were in our trading room, you probably would have got in at $1.50, okay, or even a little bit cheaper. But listen, like us. I'm glad that you're here. At least you're doing something. Anyway, a couple of the stocks I want to keep an eye on. Now, there was this stock right here. By the way, it's going to Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm just going to see here in the orders. We got a lot of people selling it right now. I'm just telling you right now, there's a lot. I see a 93,000 share seller at 420, another 115,000 at 425, another 100 at 430, another 100. There's a lot. There's almost a half a million shares out there looking to get out between 420 and 435. Those guys get done, this thing could take off. All right. This stock is another one I found. It's about 46%, very tradable. She gapped up a little bit. Biosciences, we know what that is. You know, it's one of those pharmaceutical stocks. So we got to be really careful with that one. I don't like seeing these stocks up that big and then they start trending down. Here's a stock that got destroyed. Another $120 stock down to $1. Let me tell you, after what happened with Bed Bath & Beyond, I could really see a lot of people shaking in their boots that are really, really short out here. This stock was a really nice stock we traded a couple of days ago. Looks like she's up, but tier sizes are very small. You know, you got to be careful when it comes to stuff like that. There's BBBY, number 6 on the list right there. This stock got destroyed. Which one was it? This thing just did what a hell of a slingshot. But we're not going to trade that. That thing has got no movement. Yeah, I didn't like any of these other stocks that I found. Mara is doing pretty well. Damn, we're doing pretty well on the Mara. Remember we were talking about that yesterday? That, you know, about Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan Chase saying that, you know, how much he hates Bitcoin, but he's also big in blockchain. You know what? That was a really good swing trade. I know a lot of us here own it right around here. We held it for an ugly shake too, by the way. I mean, we did this on a swing trade. I know a lot of us jumped in right around $4 and we kind of held it for a nasty shake around $3. It came back a little bit, but we're looking pretty good. We got to get past this little resistance levels at 6. And then definitely right around here, around 7. We get past this. This thing could be off to about $8, $9. Cheap stock, once again. Another nice little cheap stock. What else we got here? That pretty much does it. Any good shorts here? This thing got crushed. Damn, 72%. Guess what, cyber traders? ORMP, 72%. What's the problem with this stock? Pharmaceutical, we know they don't come back. So don't look about getting a dead cat bounce. We know why this stock is down, because after what it did yesterday, and everything else is garbage. So BABA is really looking strong. The more it holds here, the better it is, okay? Because I know there's a lot. Listen, some people don't have the access like we do going out there and trading in the market today because they have to wait till 9:30. So they might be hearing it, watching it on the financial stations. And let me tell you, all these market makers are like, oh, I got a guaranteed buyer. We're going to get in there. Anyway, everything else looks pretty much dead. Brian says that he's looking at the LCID in Cyber Group. Yeah, great mover, beautiful Fausto flag. It's not up a lot, okay? This is the other car company, right? Actually, they opened one next to my house, not too far from my house. $900 million contract. Yeah, with Air Force, Grant. That's right. I think that's what I said, right? It was like a $900 million contract. We saw that early this morning. This stock is moving pretty decent too. Well, this one's probably moving side by side with Tesla. The problem with Tesla is we all know we tried to day trade Tesla. We did a couple of swing trades. The problem with Tesla is we know it's got kryptonite right around 124. That's where it really comes out to it. All right. Okay, cyber traders, let's get ready for the market open up. Really excited about today. Congratulations if you guys traded this morning with us, but if you didn't, don't worry. Market's not open yet. And if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, listen, I am going to be doing an event today at 12 o'clock that's going to teach you everything about high-frequency trades, algorithms, level 3, level 4. If you want to learn how to day trade, listen, if you really want to learn how to options trade and you really want to learn how to swing trade, you damn well learn how to day trade first. So if you want 30 years experience and see how market makers do it, there's your opportunity. Click on that link. Cyber traders, you see something, you say something, and all you trial members in there, like we always say, don't buy a damn thing in the trading room. You're only here to watch, and make sure you talk to education advisor and make sure they explain to you in great detail exactly what you're looking at and what you see, so you could see if this is something for you. And I know it is. but you got to learn before you could earn. Good luck today. Happy trading, everybody. We'll see you back here at 12 o'clock. Cyber traders will start commentating once the market opens up in the next 20 minutes, 15 minutes.